Today we're talking about Tilta's Rotatable Phone Mounting Bracket V2. We'll cover it, all 5 mounting adapters, do a comparison to the Rotatable Phone Mounting Bracket V1, and do a comparison to the Adjustable Cold Shoe Phone Mounting Bracket. This video is not sponsored. I paid for this gear with my own money. The Rotatable Phone Mounting Bracket V2 can be purchased with the phone clamp only. It has a 0.7 pound weight capacity. It can accommodate phones with a 3 to 3 4/5 inch width and up to 9/16 inch depth. The clamp on the Rotatable Phone Mounting Bracket V2 has silicone padding to protect one's phone. Further, the clamp has 3/4 20s on the top and a cold shoe receiver on the bottom, and can rotate 360 degrees with no tension adjustment. The unit can also tilt at least 180 degrees and pan 360 degrees. The tilt axis tension can be adjusted with a 3mm hex tool, and the pan can be adjusted with a 2.5mm hex tool. The NATO adapter attaches via 2 removable locating pins and a 1/4 screw with flathead tie down. It also has a locking mechanism. Due to the button layout on my iPhone 15 Pro Max, the phone is off-center on the clamp by about a 1/4 inch. This is normal for phone clamps, but always an annoyance when trying to use the phone as a secondary monitor. Most often, one would want the second monitor to be centered with the lens and sensor plane. However, this tends to be the problem with most phone clamps. Luckily, with the NATO adapter, one can shift the Rotatable Phone Mounting Bracket V2 a 1/4 inch to the right and get the phone to line up with the shot. This is not an elegant solution, but it works. The cold shoe adapter attaches via 2 removable locating pins and a 1/4 20 screw with flathead tie down. It can be clamped down on the cold shoe receiver, but it loosens over time. This adapter doesn't allow one to center the phone on the lens and sensor plane like the NATO adapter, but it could be useful in other situations. The handlebar mount attaches via 2 removable locating pins and a 1/4 20 screw with knurled tie down. It locks down using a ball and T-handle tie down. There is an inner hard plastic grommet that supports a bar with diameter 13/16 of an inch. The grommet feels very cheap, like it would crack easily. If one removes the hard plastic grommet, the handlebar mount supports a bar with diameter 17/16 of an inch. Unfortunately, I do not have a bike to test this accessory on, but I wanted to give a quick overview anyway. The 1/4 20 adapter attaches to the Rotatable Phone Mounting Bracket V2 via 2 removable locating pins and a 1/4 20 screw with knurled tie down. It also attaches to the camera cage via 2 removable locating pins and a 1/4 20 screw with the same type of knurled tie down. When tying one side of the adapter down, one must hold the other tie down at the same time, otherwise the other side will loosen. I find this adapter super frustrating to use because these tie downs are too close together. The 15mm adapter attaches via 2 non-removable locating pins and a 1/4 20 screw with flathead tie down, but it has a major engineering flaw. The locating pins on the adapter are much larger than on the rest of the adapters. This causes it to get stuck when attaching it or removing it. So much so that I had to use pliers to remove the 15mm rod adapter from the Rotatable Phone Mounting Bracket V2. This process also seemed to damage the pan tension mechanism on the Rotatable Phone Mounting Bracket V2, which made it unusable. So I bought a whole new Rotatable Phone Mounting Bracket V2 phone clamp only to finish the review. I also bought another 15mm adapter to see if the locating pins were too big, and they were. Therefore, I can't recommend the 15mm adapter, and it kind of makes me frustrated with the whole system. I did want to do a quick comparison of the Rotatable Phone Mounting Bracket V1 to V2 with the cold shoe adapter. In terms of the phone clamp, they are identical except for the V1 has labels on the cold shoe receiver and 1/4 20 threads. With respect to the cold shoe mount, V1 has a 1/4 20 thread on the bottom, whereas V2 doesn't. V1 doesn't have a pan tension adjustment where V2 does. Specifically with the cold shoe adapter on, V2 is about a 1/2 inch taller than V1. Tilta also makes an adjustable cold shoe phone mount bracket, but it can only accommodate phones with a 7/16 inch depth versus 9/16 inch depth on the Rotatable Phone Mounting Bracket V1 and V2. That's basically a caseless phone, and who does that? If you got value from this video, please like. If you want more content on camera accessories, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.